Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be reviewing Prodigy by Marie Lu. I finished this last night late. I couldn't wait to finish it. So, one word, it was really good. I like this book a lot, but my heart is like so torn. I'll explain that later. Okay, so start off. So, this is a sequel to Legend, so if you haven't read Legend yet, then obviously there's going to be spoilers, so you probably should read that before you watch this video. Okay, so when we left off in Legend, Day and June basically find the Patriots, and they're trying to get there to get away from the Republic. Okay, so when I was thinking and reading about this, they basically meet the leader, Razor, who's the leader of the Patriots, the rebel group, and they see Katie, or Cade, which is an old friend of Day that he met. And so again, June's conflicted because June again is still the golden child of the Republic, and then she basically deserts everything she knows to basically join Day on this quest to stop the Republic, overthrow the Elector. This book, there were so many twists and turns, so many. First, I want to start off with Day and June's relationship. They basically get split up in the book. June basically goes back to the Republic and basically gets in with them and meets Andon, the new Elector, and tries to get close to him so that he will trust her. And then she's basically going to assassinate him because Razor said that the only reason that Day and June can stay is if they assassinate Andon. When I heard that, I was like, what? So at first, you think that the dictator, the new Elector Andon, is really bad. He's just going to be horrible like his father. He's not going to give the people a voice. People are still going to be living in utter poverty. And so obviously I feel bad because you never should obviously murder like an innocent person. But in one sense, I don't know. In the beginning, I wasn't really connected to his character. But then as we learn, as June spends more time with him, we learn that Andon is not like his father. He hates the trials. He wants to give people more voice. He wants to start over and have a new republic. So he's a good guy, and he knows that the senators don't like him, and he wants to gain the people. But the people only see him as a new elector, which they only see him as the cruel, oppressive ruler that his father was, and they don't see him as someone different. I loved their interactions. I thought it was interesting how he was on their side, and he was like, please, June, like, I need your help. You need to help me. And he also knows that if he can get Day supporting him, the people will join in and support him, because the people love Day. So if Day supports someone, then they're going to be like, yeah, he's like a great leader, I'm going to support him. Okay, so then Tess, Day's friend, is more prominently in this. Basically, Tess has become a medic for the Patriots. So their relationship is just strained, just because basically Tess really likes Day, and she basically tells him that I always liked you as more than a friend. And she's very harsh and judgmental towards June because she knows that June has always been rich. She just doesn't trust June. She's like, she basically turns to Day and she's like, why do you trust June so much? Why do you think she's this great person? Like, I've always been there for you, and we've been through so much, and I don't understand why, like, June is here and you, like, trust her so much. Like, I just don't like her. Basically, Tess is jealous because she's always liked Day, and when she tells Day, Day's like, I'm sorry, you're like a great friend, but like June is the girl for me, which crushes Tess. I mean, what crush any girl? It would make them feel upset. So yeah, her character was interesting. She still doesn't like June, and so then when they're basically trying to escape from the Patriots, so they're basically trying to escape. It's her, Katie, Tess, Katie, June, and Day are trying to escape through the tunnel to go back to the Republic. And because they basically botched the assassination attempt, because they learned that Razor has been supported by the Republic all along. And after hearing this, Day's like, come on, Tess, come with us. And she was like, no, I'm staying with the Patriots. Which is sad, just because, I mean, that's Day's like best friend and childhood friend, and see that she still is so loyal to the Patriots and still hates June so much. I mean, it was just sad to me, you know, that she couldn't accept that she could still be friends with someone, you know, but it's just, it was hard. So I really felt for Day. I understand why Tessa's upset, just because, one, she's jealous of June because she has Day, and, you know, it's just hard to accept that, like, your best friend may only like you as a friend and like, nothing more. So yeah, Tess, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of Tess. I wish she would give June more of a chance, but I understand where she's coming from. Okay, Razor. Now, when I was reading about Razor, he reminded me of President Coin in Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Just because he seemed very like, he was very good with words and was like, if you do this for us, then you'll be part of the Patriots, we'll be part of a new age, a new government, a new revolution. Just seemed very persuasive and very suave, and so I was just thinking, like, it's gonna come out just like President Coin, where he's not who he says he is. He has his own motives, he has his own plan, and that's so true. Whenever I found out that Razor was actually being sponsored by the Republic to kill Andon, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, what? Which, I don't know, I could see that coming though. But yeah, that totally shocked me. Threw me for a loop. I was like, oh wow. Yeah, so obviously Razor is not too happy that Day and June basically botched the assassination attempt and saved Andon from being killed. So yeah, I don't like him at all, and I don't know, I guess I kind of could see it coming, but I was sad that he had chosen that route. Okay, so Senator Andon. Again, I love him. I really want June and Day to be together, and I think he's great, and he's great to bring a new age, but obviously I'm a big June and Day shipper and supporter, so I don't want, obviously, June to have a relationship with Andon, but I think he's a good friend, a good ally to have. Okay, so Day's diagnosis. Oh my, okay, spoiler, major spoiler. I was getting to the end of the book, and I know this is the second book, so I was like, how is Marie Lu going to wrap this up? How is she going to end this book? And my mouth just dropped. Like, why? Like, basically, we find out that the reason why Dave's been having all these headaches is because he has a massive, basically, growth in his brain. And it's so big that they would have to operate on him, and it would basically affect his intelligence. So basically, there's no hope for him, and they say that he's going to die, which tears my heart apart. Like, why? Why, Marie Lu? Like, Day and June have been through so much. Why couldn't they just, like, be happy? And, like, June helps Andon, like, why? Like, why? Like, it just really upset me. And the fact that Day goes to June and is like, hey, and he doesn't even tell her the news. Like, hello, June's, like, your love interest, and you love her, and then he breaks up with her. He's like, no, you should go be Andon's, Principess, you should just help him out. And I'm like, no, Day, you need to tell her what's really going on. You've been reunited with your brother Eden, which was so sweet. But I was just like, what? Like, it just tears me up inside. I feel like that is kind of similar to, like, The Fault in Our Stars, when you find out that a certain person is going to die. Same with Mockingjay, like, the certain deaths that happen. Like, ugh! Like, my heart just, like, sank. I was just like, why? But yeah, so that really tore me up. And then breaking up was just, like, dumb. I wish he just would have I just wish he would have told her the truth. So yeah. And then Day supporting the Elector was also one of my favorite scenes. I loved how he climbs the pole, and he's like, I support the Elector. He's different. He hates the trials. He hates the poverty. He's trying to help you. I loved that. I loved how the people, again, rallied around him, and they supported Andon. But yeah, so I'm really sad just because obviously we know Day's gonna die, and I can't handle that. Like, I've become so emotionally invested in Day and June, like, it hurts me a lot. Like, I'm crushed, honestly, which is kind of silly for a book, but for me, I just get so invested. Like, I hate to see people that I really like, you know, get misfortuned or get stuff happen to them that's tragic and life-changing. So I'm really excited for Champion. I cannot wait to read that. I don't know. In one sense, I feel like Day's diagnosis, I just feel like, I don't know. I wish Marie Lu would have done something different, where June had more of a choice between Andon and Day, or that I just wish that they could all work together. Like, why does he have to die? Like, why? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. It just seems like, oh, I'm just gonna kill this person and have the whole fandom hate me, which, I mean, I don't like that at all. So again, but Prodigy is really good. It was great. So definitely pick it up. Read this by Marie Lu, and then if you haven't read the sequel, read Legend by Marie Lu. Again, what's your thoughts about Tess? What do you think about Day's diagnosis? Did you like reading this book? What do you think about Andon? Do you think he'll be different? Let me know. Again, thanks for watching, and have a good night, guys.